Hello everyone. 2016 was an eventful year, but a new journey lies ahead of us. Now it's time to share our plans for the new year. Full ahead.
– 2016 was a very fruitful year for our team. Thanks to the help and support of our players, we managed to do and understand a lot. So next year, we plan not only to keep our momentum, but also do even more.
We definitely need to add more branches for the Queen of the Seas, Great Britain. A new nation that's already represented in the game with one premium ship will be added. And this nation will receive 2 new branches.
2017 promises to be very intense for the 3D department. There are already about 50 ships planned, and we're sure that we'll manage to deliver positive experiences together with the epic ship models for our players.
When sending new ships into battle, the developers don't forget about those that already prowl the seas of World of Warships. Some branches will change.
First of all, we're going to change Soviet destroyers. Why are we doing this? To remove some illogical things. There will be 2 sub-branches, the destroyer leaders and typical artillery destroyers. They will differ, first of all, in their firepower, survivability and visibility. The destroyer leaders, larger ships, they will survive for a longer time, but they are much more detectable.
One of the interesting features that we want to add next year is legendary commanders. We already have legendary ships, but we don't have legendary commanders. We had a small experiment with Steven Seagal, and it was quite interesting. It's hard to say now how different they will be and how you will earn them. But we want to add this interesting part of the game for earning these legendary commanders and using them in the game.
There will be a new way to stand out from the crowd. I'm talking about new upgrades that you won't be able to buy, but you can earn in the game, to make your favorite ship even more likable. Changes will affect not only ships, but also other game aspects. For example, the commander skills will change. There will be more of them, and the last skill level will become easier to unlock. So players will have more freedom in how they adjust their commanders to fit their playstyle. They can choose only the skills they really need. We'd like to produce our players with the best possible experience. That's why, in order to mix things up and help diversify the gameplay, we'll be adding new types of armament. I won't say what exactly right away, let it be a surprise. But we hope this will improve the game and make it more diverse.
Initially, cooperative battles were created for training or as a way of testing a ship, but we were surprised to see that people enjoy playing this mode just for fun. So we decided to develop this aspect. To do this, we held the Halloween event, where players were to escort a ship while fighting against superior enemy forces. It was a fun mode, and players liked it a lot, so we concluded we need to develop PvE gameplay.
First of all, these PvE missions, which we call operations, are a set of missions for the players. They don't face them in random battles. There will be separate stories in which players will participate in groups of up to 7 people. Correspondingly, these groups will be gathered either randomly using the matchmaker, or players will join teams of 2 to 7 people by themselves.
We plan to work on such new features as clans and clan-against-clan battles a lot this year. But it's important to understand that, in our case, the clans will be useful and popular for all players. You'll be able to receive bonuses for just joining other players and playing in random battles.
And the next step is about clans fighting against each other. The third aspect is when the events of a particular battle aren't probably as important as the clan politics, agreements between clans, alliances, some joint attacks, and so on.
The general sound of the game will also be improved. The musical background will match the battle and reflect all of its stages. The new World of Warships sound will tell an attentive player a lot, and the new settings will help you adjust that sound to your preferences.
Imagine the situation. You're sailing a ship and see that the enemy has appeared somewhere. At this moment, more dynamic music starts playing, and it becomes more and more epic as you approach each other. So, as the distance between the ships decreases, the intensity of the music increases. The more attentive you are to the changes in music and the game sound, the easier it will be for you to win in our game. What's good about the new audio settings in our game? It's a simple modification scheme that allows you to modify the MP3 files for the sounds of shots. Any sound at all, be it shots from the main battery or secondary armament, torpedoes, and so on. Also, you can try something unconventional. You don't necessarily need to use historical gunshot sounds. You can try anything. See how it feels if you use, for example, laser gun sounds. I think it will be interesting. Anyway, it's up to you.
We work on the new technologies that will allow us to improve all effects in the game. The players will see new shots, new wakes, and new explosions that differ a lot from what we had before. Also, new scene lighting and dynamic lighting will appear. The display of realistic materials and anti-aliasing will improve, as well as general stabilization of the picture. So we will try to surprise you and make you as happy as we can.
But even this isn't everything. The long-awaited depot, training room, and many other things will appear in the game. 2017 is just getting started.
What we've mentioned here is just some of it. We have a lot of plans, and we want to do a lot of things.
There's new ships, modes, and maps, but also a lot of cool game events that we know everyone will like. This year promises to be very intense, so full ahead.